Key point 1. The future is AI, and you'd better prepare yourself for it. Artificial intelligence, AI, is the new age of intelligent computers and machines that effectively has the potential to do humans' jobs. Since its emergence, it has gained worldwide spread and has steadily replaced human labor. China and the United States continue investing significant sums in the sector's growth. But it remains an open question which country will become the leading global AI power. Through an experienced lens, Kai-Fu Lee highlights China's giant strides toward AI's future. He believes that China's primary interest is profit, not glory. Therefore, they are willing to adapt to and adopt market models that maximize return. This flexibility means they are eager to swap men for machines without batting an eyelid if they realize it will increase their earnings. He also paints a vivid picture of the advantages and disadvantages of AI and why there must be a peaceful coexistence between machines and humans. AI is here to stay, and it's important to understand that you must either flow with it or be swept aside by it. And what about the United States? The country played a pivotal role in discovering AI's potential for game-changing transformations and revealing deep learning capabilities. Silicon Valley, the heart of innovation in the West, has also incited mass adoption of AI. For many years, it enabled talented American engineers to realize their groundbreaking ideas and create AI products actively used worldwide. These days, Chinese AI continues its solemn procession, which wouldn't be possible without exploiting U.S. achievements in the field. Simultaneously, Kai-Fu Lee suggests that the long competition between the two countries is about to see a new leader in the race. China's approach to developing AI differs from its American rival, and this strategy increases its chances of significantly affecting the shift in the balance of power. Continue with this summary to learn more about the AI revolution and whether or not robots are after your job. Key point 2. China is fast becoming the center of AI technology across the world. China has shown a lot of enthusiasm for artificial intelligence in the last few years. Since AI piqued its interest, China has gone far in investing in tech and is soon likely to beat every country in AI technology. Even though the first 3 stages of the Industrial Revolution developed fast enough, the speed and impact cannot compare to the artificial intelligence revolution. Humanity needed several centuries to invent the steam engine, electricity, and foster process automation. For instance, this first phase lasted almost 70 years. On the contrary, AI has dominated the current generation very quickly, and its growth rate shows no signs of stopping. Experts anticipate AI's tremendous contribution of trillions of dollars to the global economy in the next decade. Isn't that a crazy pace? Countries are investing vast amounts of money and resources in the development of AI and the future of tech industries. The factors responsible for the growth of AI have come from the human need to fast-track the intelligence of computers and robots. When the Soviet Union launched the first artificial satellite in 1957, many countries worldwide saw the need to invest heavily in AI, and they did. The switch from manual to digital processes made creating, storing, and recalling data easy. Data production costs are almost nothing compared to the days of the Industrial Revolution. While the Industrial Revolution depended heavily on costly human labor, the AI revolution relies on computers, machines, and robots. Reproduction and distribution of data come at almost zero marginal cost for AI, which is a massive step forward compared to the hardware-based inventions of steam power, electricity, and the rise of information technology. The fierce interest in artificial intelligence will be the first modern technological approach of the current era in which China plays a significant role in advancing and applying the technology. China's involvement in AI is a major catalyst for a better revolution lacking in the early days of robots, computers, and machines. Key point 3. AI, as a revolution, is succeeding in eliminating manual laborers and replacing them with machines. In the first stage of the Industrial Revolution, manual labor shifted away from the very few skilled workers to those who were not equally qualified. As a result, there was a better workforce and an environment with a good standard of living. The same thing applies to the second stage of the Industrial Revolution. The second stage reinforced the first. People received more opportunities to work and make a living. However, the third stage of the revolution, which brought about AI, didn't reinforce the first and second stages. AI came to substitute manual labor and replace it with machines. Thus, low-skilled workers are again at risk of being dispensed because increasingly intelligent machines are superseding them. AI has overtaken our lives and will remain relevant for a long time because of the money and resources humanity pumps into it. According to Kai-Fu Lee, the emergence of AI will continue to evolve in 4 different ways. 1. Internet AI. 2. Business AI. 3. Perception AI. 4. Autonomous AI. Internet AI is already well established as almost everyone is connected to the web. The Internet connects the world easily and quickly, creating an environment where ideas can be exchanged and discussed. Like Internet AI, Business AI has also hit the ground running, contributing to the successful rebuilding of the digital world. Thanks to advanced AI technology, business is far easier to run than before. Perception AI is the wave of realization related to how well humans can digitize their physical environment. Smart technology is the main advancement of this phase, which can read the world, recognize faces and voices, measure your pulse, or remind you to pick up the laundry. The final wave, autonomous AI, is the present and future of AI technology. It is the wave of creating autonomous intelligent machines like robots, self-driving cars, smartphones, drones, and the like. Autonomous AI integrates the achievements of the preceding waves and ensures their coordinated work for transforming human lives. The autonomous AI wave will have the most revolutionary impact on humanity, with the power to reshape infrastructure, education, businesses, and human relations. Key point 4. China's mode of copying to reproduce is one of the factors responsible for their growth in AI. Exploring the specifics of China's intellectual background can shed some light on the country's successful adoption of AI. When you look into the history, tradition, and culture of China and its people, you will understand their journey, where they came from, how they've evolved, and their beliefs and interests towards development. Thus, the Chinese online universe focuses on the approach of strict replication of excellence. The nation is famous for its technological copycat style. Shortfall mentality, remember the one-child policy, and anticipation of immersing into the forward-looking domain. Knowing these things helps us understand Lee's conclusion that China is fast becoming the worldwide center of AI. Boosted by the exploits of AlphaGo in 2016, China reached an internal conclusion to go ahead and work toward becoming the AI leader. The choice to lead AI technology worldwide came about as a result of 2 transition periods. First, the country shifted from disclosing ideas to their application. Second, it focused on data instead of knowledge. While the U.S. takes the lead in the age of expertise, China stands to take the lead in the age of implementation. These 2 transitions facilitated the shift of power toward China. Alongside these transitions, other factors like battle-tested entrepreneurs, incomparable amounts of data, provision of resources, and a supportive policy environment are why AI leadership is in China's hands. In deep learning, there's no data like more data. The more examples of a given phenomenon a network is exposed to, the more accurately it can pick out patterns and identify things in the real world. Dr. Kai-Fu Lee. The way Chinese startups embraced a reproduction mentality, taking inspiration from United States business models, is worth noting. This approach initiated fierce competition that forced companies to adapt to Chinese users. This method gave rise to the first entrepreneurs. From an information point of view, the immersion within the details of the offline world enabled Chinese corporations to form the Asian nation of data, the fuel that powers the rising era of AI. Their technology scheme within the physical world provides algorithms that peek into the content of daily lives to generate feedback. Key point 5. Chinese versus American approach to innovation. AI has gained worldwide spread since its emergence and has steadily replaced human labor. China and the United States continue investing significant sums in the sector's growth. But it remains an open question which country will become the leading global AI power. The Chinese adopted the idea of mass entrepreneurship and innovation, building a startup system to support their inventions. The country's government sought a way to propel a monumental economic shift. They moved from being known for manufacturing to being known for innovation and technology. For instance, while American politicians are concerned about the societal implications of autonomous vehicles, the Chinese government isn't bothered about the consequences of AI because they are still a nation that combines the Industrial Revolution with the AI revolution. Kai-Fu Lee predicts that in the coming years, China's budding and world-class entrepreneurs will employ careful learning strategies to understudy any problem that can be profitable and benefit their people and economy. China benefits from a growing weakness in Silicon Valley, whose companies don't aspire to provide Chinese users with local versions of their products. This resistance to change makes Chinese AI firms preferable for Chinese users. AI has far more potential than products mainly built for Internet services. Chinese and U.S. companies also employ significantly different approaches to global markets. The United States is concerned about conquering these markets for themselves, while China is grooming local startups with funds and resources. American companies don't often recognize the need to refine and adjust their products to satisfy Chinese users' expectations, resulting in Silicon Valley leaders underperforming in this market. The Chinese approach centers more on cooperating with industrialization than displacing it. The Chinese combine the efforts of experts and locals to get resourceful information that helps them understand which direction they have to go. Through this, they have established why and how AI can benefit a particular set of people by studying their behavior and ways of life. Did you know? According to the projection of PricewaterhouseCoopers, AI will contribute $15.7 trillion to the global GDP in 2030. An estimated $7 trillion will go to the Chinese economy. Key point 6. Praise the future of AI, but don't ignore its societal implications. With China rapidly investing in AI, intelligent machines might soon dominate everywhere. As Dr. Lee explained, the real threat posed by artificial intelligence is an enormous social disorder, classism, and a possible political collapse that would arise from unemployment and massive inequality. Even though Lee believes that the current AI abilities and capabilities can't form a superintelligence that terminates civilization, he fears that humans may end up destroying their world. In the coming years, the possibility of AI destroying the world lies in its impact on labor markets, business ventures, and social systems. The industrial age of revolution has made humans consider themselves indispensable in society. The belief that the workplace will always be needed has made many people complacent and calm about how fast the wave of AI moves. The new age requires a change in attitude, mentality, cultural values, social identity, etc. While a pathway to socially productive reforms is needed, new systems building their foundation on the future of AI are immersed in the mindset that they are in the business for profit alone. This mindset kills competition and rivalry and purges the economy of middle-class people. With machines working at high speeds and little cost, the shift from human labor increases and cash flows into the hands of the few people who control the tech world. China has massively contributed to AI. The cultural background and mentality of the Chinese people enable them to combine the industrial and AI revolutions. Unlike the West, China still has a large percentage of its population working in farms, factories, and industries. While it's likely that AI will eventually displace these people in the future, there's still a chance for them to find a way to balance it. If AI ever allows us to understand ourselves truly, it will not be because these algorithms captured the mechanical essence of the human mind. It will be because they liberated us to forget about optimization and to instead focus on what truly makes us human, loving and being loved. Dr. Kai-Fu Lee. Key point 7. The social gap between individuals and corporate organizations will widen when AI dominates the workforce. As robot-controlled factories move closer to customers and consumers in big markets, it will be difficult for developing countries to progress like before. A lot of people will struggle to cope. Most humans are driven by the work they do. They attach self-worth to their work, and once AI takes over this work, people will lose their self-esteem. AI's impact on jobs is yet to be defined. It is impossible to come to one final conclusion. Dr. Lee carefully makes a case for all sides of the true impact of AI on jobs. His findings on the effect of AI on human labor are frightening, to say the least. According to him, in the next 15 years of AI growth, it will have the capacity to replace 50% of human labor in the U.S. For example, cars that drive themselves can replace drivers. Likewise, computers might replace office workers. Software applications can substitute for accountants. One possible solution is to switch people's focus to new work possibilities. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics expects the creation of more than 1 million workplaces for domestic health care and self-care services in the next 4 years. While the annual income of such jobs hangs at around $20,000, it's worth noting that the government can invest in it and make the job more attractive with better pay. There's a limit to what AI can do, especially in medicine and science. While AI can handle optimization and information feedback, people will always need a doctor's compassion and personal touch. AI will not replace jobs that require a connection between humans. Scholars offer several possible solutions. Some believe that retraining workers by having them adapt to new skills will help. Some are confident that the benefit will come from reducing work hours, which will allow for spreading hours among more workers. Some also suggested that AI industries should redistribute jobs among people. All these options look good on the surface, but the practical effects could be better. Mass implementation of AI in our lives raises concerns about its domination and possible superiority. However, gaining more knowledge about it will enhance perceptions of the AI revolution. Conclusion. Learning about technologies and gaining new skills for future jobs is essential to adapt to the influx of AI technology. The future is a blend of the past and the present. History will forever play a part in the inventions of man, and the history of AI stands to be one of the greatest. No matter what future AI brings, it will be a result of human actions. Due to artificial intelligence, companies, industries, and governments worldwide are increasingly engaged in social services. If AI eventually succeeds in replacing the larger part of human labor, there's a risk that everything will crash. Care, service, and education are 3 industries that will always require human participation because they cannot be fully automated. AI cannot replicate human warmth. People should begin repositioning themselves to take advantage of this trio's opportunities in the AI-driven future. China is the home of AI technology, and the status doesn't look like changing anytime soon. The future relies heavily on AI, so beware of the threat posed by the dominance of machines. As Kai-Fu Lee stated, the best way forward is for humans to coexist with machines because humans tend to destroy their world more than the machines they fear so much. Try this. Before getting discouraged by the AI tsunami, give yourself some time to analyze what this tendency means for your life. Try various mobile apps like Pace Counter or Calorie Counter and explore their impact on your quality of life. Research AI's role in healthcare and see whether technology contributes to meaningful changes in the sector.